time the shoals of fish near the margin evinced their sense of the enemy's approach by a splash and leap and bubbling circle. I could detect their hurried flight hither and thither, some even casting themselves ashore. A long, dark, undulous furrow came moving along the waters, nearer and nearer, till the vast head of the reptile emerged, its jaws bristling with fangs, and its dull eyes fixing themselves hungrily on the spot where I sat motionless. And now its forefeet were on the strand, now its enormous breast, scaled on either side as in armor, in the center showing its corrugated skin of a dull venomous yellow. And now its whole length was on the land, 100 feet or more from the jaw to the tail. Another stride of those ghastly feet would have brought it to the spot where I sat. There was but a moment between me and this grim form of death, when what seemed a flash of lightning shot through the air, smote, and for a space of time briefer than that in which a man can draw his breath, enveloped the monster. And then, as the flash vanished, there lay before me a blackened, charred, smouldering mass, a something gigantic, but of which even the outlines of form were burnt away, and rapidly crumbling into dust and ashes. I remained still seated, still speechless, ice cold with a new sensation of dread. What had been horror was now awe. I felt the child's hand on my head. Fear left me. The spell was broken. I rose up. "You see with what ease the vril-ya destroy their enemies," said Taee, and then, moving towards the bank, he contemplated the smouldering relics of the monster and said quietly, "I have destroyed larger creatures, but none with so much pleasure. Yes, it is a krek. What suffering it must have inflicted while it lived." Then he took up the poor fishes that had flung themselves ashore and restored them mercifully to their native element. Chapter 19